Usual Suspects because I think it has the best twist in the world, and Kevin Spacey is incredible in that film. This one is going to sound a little bit crazy, but is Going on Holiday. Because I'm crazy busy, like in the studio all the time and just working, I never really have the opportunity to do dates. So when I get a couple minutes to go to like Paris, which is local to where I'm from in England, remember, or somewhere in Europe, or even venture out a little bit further for a couple of days, I always like to bring a date along with me and hopefully get to know them better there. My favourite thing in the world that women wear would have to be red lipstick. I'm a sucker for red lipstick. When you're all dressed up and you're ready to go out, it's definitely the icing on the cake for me. The good old denim shirt, you can't go wrong with it. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can open it up, you can button it all the way to the top. Serves all purposes, and the longer you have it and the more worn it gets, the better it looks. So you can't go wrong with a denim shirt. Peter Griffin. I don't know if it's the real Peter Griffin, but it is him nevertheless, and he tweets loads of crazy, random, funny stuff all day long, and I cannot get enough of just watching these tweets. One of my favourite albums of all time, though, that kind of sums it up is Calvin Harris, Ready for the Weekend. And I think because I really relate to some of the words he says, some of the very few words he says actually seem to be some of the most meaningful I've ever heard. And it's just that album that anytime I'm about to get on a plane or I land somewhere hot or I'm just chilling out, I've got a couple of days off, I can play it the whole way through from start to end and no tracks let me down. Yeah, I needed a change. We never take the Da Vinci Code. I really like conspiracy theories, and I really like, concepts and theories that people don't necessarily talk about every single day, and that was quite a controversial one. So I had a lot of fun reading that by Dan Brown. My favourite breakfast food would have to be a good old chocolate croissant, a pain au chocolat, whatever you want to call it. Goes down well with a cup of tea, and I'm English, so you know I can't get enough of a good cuppa. Probably have to be just spending good quality time with my family, my aunties and my uncles and my million cousins. I literally have tons and tons of them. That was always a lot of fun. Those were some of the best days. It wasn't even really about the presents or what we would get up to. It was just the togetherness, and now we're all kind of older and doing our own thing. Once in a while we try and relive the experience, but it never is the same. My favourite thing to cook would have to be a good old spaghetti bolognese. It's nice and simple, doesn't take too long, and it's very, very difficult to get it wrong. Probably one of my watches, I reckon. I'm really, really big on watches, and I've got this very beautiful Audemars Piguet rose gold watch that I just love so much. I hate exercise. I have been doing it a lot though recently, just trying to get ready for next year. And I'd probably say the most fun thing would have to be squats, because I thought they were going to be a lot harder than what they actually were.